Hi, this is Pat Fraley, purveyor of Doctorian felon voices. And you're watching Altered Geek.
Hello, and welcome to Altered Geek Unlimited. This is a different edition. I'm trying something a little bit different. This is part of my lunch break. So I'm going to make this quick. This episode, I'm going to try doing the top 10 favorite Batsuits. And when I say that, I mean it's my top 10 favorite. I've watched a lot of Batman. Batman is like my favorite superhero in the world. But Batman's had a plethora, like hundreds of different Batsuits. Some ranging by different situations, some depending on the animated series, and some depending on like the situation in the animated series or the video game or the comic. But anyways, he's had a ton. So I'm ranking it down to my top 10. I was going to do this as a top 5, but unfortunately the 5 turned into a 10. So I really couldn't do this. So here we go. Number 10 is the armored Batsuit from Batman Beyond. I love this suit because, as you can see in the lower corner over there, the Batsuit it's like a black with like a light blue, very armored. It's only featured once in Batman Beyond, and it's when Bruce Wayne has to come to the rescue of Terry McGinnis in the Batsuit when he's being held hostage by Ink, and Ink wants the actual Batman. So despite the strain on his heart, he comes anyway in the Batsuit, and of course he's covered in his gray ghost costume over top of it, which was another nice nod at the animated series. But I love this suit because it's just it's like a robo. It's very like Mech Warrior-esque, like Transformers Headmasters. So it's one of my favorite suits for that. So with that, we'll be moving on. Number 9 is the Earth 2 Batsuit, and I chose this because the thing with this Batsuit is, and the first time I'd ever really seen it was the comics, and then I saw it in the Arkham Origins video game, and I played with the suit a lot. I like how it's got the kind of armored thing over the shoulders. It's got the nice bulky bat belt, and then you've got the kind of silver-esque version of the Batman Beyond logo kind of thing going on, and it's the black and gray kind of combo that kind of makes this suit really nice. I don't know too much about the suit and the functionality of it, but I do know that I really enjoy this suit. Number 8 is the 1989 Batman Michael Keaton suit. And I love this suit because it's all black. It's got the 2 accents of yellow, one being the belt, even though it's really plain, and it makes it think that it's very magnetic, like how things attach to it. But then you've got the original bat emblem, which I really love, which kind of translated for the next like 5-10 years on the Batsuits in the comics as well from this movie. I really love how it's like the centerpiece of the outfit instead of having the whole bat across the chest. So it's kind of a nice object at this point in time, but I really love this suit because it's the first time Batman shows up in live-action film next to the 1966 Batman. So yeah, that's why this deserves a place on this top 10 list. Up next is the 1966 Batman, which has Adam West. And that costume, what I love about it is the fact that it's the blue and the grays, and it's got the yellows on it, and it's got the chest piece just like the other one. But the nice part, and I know that the picture I show in the corner is the one from the Arkham Origins game, or Arkham Knight, or whatever. But it's, I was trying to find a nice crystal clear image. But anyways, I love this because it's just simple. It's just Batman. It's his rawest, like earliest form that everybody remembers. It's probably the most known next to any of the later Batmans. I mean, this is a pretty iconic suit. And now we have the Arkham Origins Batman, which this Batman, what I love about this suit in particular out of the other Batman Arkham games is the fact that it's armored, but it's not. It's got a lot of the textures to it, but it's not. There was something about the Arkham Asylum suit I didn't really care for all that much, and then there was something about the Batman Arkham City suit that it was okay, but it didn't really mesh with me. This one kind of is like, I don't know, the perfect one out of the Arkham games. It's not too heavily armored, but you can see that it's very raw and it's armored, but it's like on the outside. I think that this would have been a better suit had they done this in the Dark Knight films. I like this particular design and the coloration of it, the grays and the black, and just the way that it's toned down, but it's enough that Batman looks still menacing. And on the number 5, I have the Batman Rebirth suit. And why do I have this suit here? Well, I like this suit because it's a part of the new relaunch of the Marvel. What I like about this suit is that it's a new remaster of the DC Rebirth universe, and you have this new Batsuit. It's very New 52-esque, but it's not New 52, and you've got the new Bat emblem, which is kind of reminiscent of Gordon's when he was Batman, and then you have the new utility belt on there. It just, I don't know, it kind of, and it has the gray and the dark blue color, so I mean it's very hearkening to the New 52, but it's subtle enough of a difference, and there's not as many textures as the New 52 to make this really nice. And then the gauntlets have a special look to them, like they're more metal than costume. So that's a pretty cool feature. Number 4, I have the Batman Beyond suit. What I love about this is the fact that the retractable cape wings into the back of the suit. The fact that it has all the technology, it can go invisible, it has jets, it's the 21st century bat suit that we've been looking for, and it's really nice. I really love this show. The suit's really cool. It's just too bad we didn't get to see Bruce use it other than the first episode. Number 3, we have the Batman v Superman suit, and I love this suit because it's exactly what myself and Mike Powers on the Ultra Geek Unlimited podcast had predicted ahead of time. We'd kind of decided that it was going to have like the bat emblem of the Dark Knight Returns. It was very much going to be a New 52-esque cowl with the cape. The bat utility belt is very New 52-esque. And then the rest of the suit, it's like a nice cross between the Dark Knight Returns and the New 52. So you have that nice dynamic between the two, and the yellows are toned down on the belt, and then it's very a bulky, muscular Batman, and you can tell that the armor's on under the suit, and that Batman's very heavily armored, but he looks like a bad mofo. Like he's just ready to go, just like in the film. Only I think that I'm looking forward to a smarter version of this Batman coming in the future. Number 2 is the Batman the Animated Series Batsuit. And I have this one here because, and it would have been my number 1 except for the fact that I have another one that I really enjoy a lot more. But this particular Batsuit I really love because it's the first rendition of Batman I remember seeing in the theater or on television besides the 1966. And I think that it takes the coloration of the 1966 and some of the aesthetics of the 1989, it kind of mixes them together nicely. So you have the utility belt of the 89 almost in there with the little pillbox things. And then you have the kind of bikini bottom thing, and the arm pieces and the cowl are very much the 1966 in design and color. Except for the fact that the way that the cape sits here and kind of comes around the chest right here, and then the way the ears are pointed, it kind of reminds me of the 1989 in that aspect. And then the chest piece, of course, is 1989. So you have a nice dynamic of the Batman right here, and this is the most iconic one for animation, in my opinion. I really love this design, but we'll get to the number 1. And my number 1 is the New 52 design. And I'll tell you why. The New 52 has that gray with the black, just like I was mentioning with the Rebirth. Only it's a little bit of the differences. The belt has a lot more pockets and utilities. I like how it's got the little clip in the center. The texturing on the chest and all over the suit. I really love the design, and like even though it's kind of overkill on some of the aesthetic of the Batsuit, I think that it's really nicely done. I almost wish they would have gone with this suit to some degree in the film universe, although it is very close to that anyway. I mean, I wish that it wasn't like as veiny and muscular and had more of the detail of the armor built into the suit itself. Like I don't really know, but I wish that it was more like this. Anyways, I like this. It's got like the kind of curved cowl, almost like the Batman the Animated Series. You've got the cape. You've got the gauntlets, which are a little less textured than the ones on the Rebirth, but it's still close enough. I like the belt a lot more here. but I like the emblem of the Rebirth one a little bit better. But this one I would say is my number one pick. So tell me, guys, what is your favorite top 10 or favorite Batsuit? I'd really like to know. Just comment in the section below and let me know. And if there's another type of video you want me to do a top 5 or top 10 list on, I don't know, Batman or DC related or even something completely different, just drop that in the comments below and let me know. So until next time, get altered, get geeky with the Altered Geek.